Hey there, Ranger Nation. It's Nate, and welcome to the Webcast with Attitude, LR4. And this is season 9. Guys, our 9th season. Can you believe it? And it's episode 139, Dino Fury Legends. There's a reason for that, because we are now back in the dinosaur era of Power Rangers. So, not a surprise there. Yeah. But we got a lot of news to cover. We'll get into some more. We got a little different setup here. You'll see what I mean. But first, let me introduce you to my co-host.
Hey.
We've got Rick. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I was the only one who actually showed up today. I kind of wish I'd put in for vacation time. So, yeah. Hey, Nate. Hopefully it's not too late, but I'm putting in PTO for tonight. So you can handle this, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ, superstar. Let me make this quick. So, yeah. As you can see, it's me and Rick right now. We do have some new administrators to LR4, and we still have one of our original administrators, or original admins, but it's going to be me and Rick tonight. So we'll introduce one of our new admin and co-host next week. So keep an eye on that. But before we get into the topics, Rick, how have you been? This is our 9th season. This is our first episode.
Yeah, well, I had to wait till I put food in my mouth.
Well, because people like a person that goes apparently.
Well, it's your fault. You asked the question why I had food in my mouth. So maybe
I don't read your mind.
Take the night off.
I never. Hey, I can't read your mind saying, maybe Rick's going to put food in his mouth. He's going to randomly do it. Just watch. Nope, never mind.
But
But
other than that, I've been extremely exhausted. I don't know why. I've just literally been oversleeping. I don't think I've had it. In fact, this is my first caffeinated beverage in a couple of days.
Well,
it's not that I'm trying to quit. It's just, sometimes water's better.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So, give you the energy or keep you hydrated.
But,
depending.
Water does once in a while become better.
Right.
You just get tired of pop sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not addicted. I can quit anytime I wish. And just on that off chance I decide to wish, I do have water. In a Coke.
What was that? Was that Mountain Dew?
Water. No, that's water in a Coke glass.
Oh, it looks green. I looked at, I was like, wait a minute, you're going from, I was going to say, like, wait a minute, you're going from Coca-Cola to Mountain Dew. What the? I don't know. But
no, the Coke
anyway,
glass
guys.
is green.
So
why the Coke glass is green, I have no clue. Now, Coke does need to turn around and start giving us product placement money. So, yeah, you kind of need to get working on that.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah, guys, I mean, we're still dealing with some of the pandemic right now, but good news is they all do have the vaccine out. So, if you haven't gotten vaccinated yet and you are the age of, in Ohio, it's 70 to old and older. So,
yeah, about that. My grandpa says no. It's not that he doesn't
So-
post the vaccine. He just doesn't want to go get the needle poked in him. So, nothing against the vaccine. If you want to take it, take it. That is
Yeah.
your choice. If you don't
So-
want to,
Yeah,
be prepared for government to turn around and make you regret your choice.
yeah. So anyway, let's get into the first.
Because, you know, if you fear
topic.
needles, there's a reason I don't have tattoos. I hate needles. Give me a pill, I'll take that.
So anyway, let's get into our first topic of
I do apologize.
this evening.
I'm extremely tired, and I'm doing everything I can not to just fall back on. Which.
So we got some. Dude, I hope you land on the bed. Well, I would have heard a big thud, so yeah, then I would know that you missed the bed. So anyway, we've got some news about Toy Fair 2021. So unfortunately, they were planning on doing it May of this year, but they did have to scrap their plans because of the pandemic. So New York Toy Fair has been canceled, but they will be having a toy fair in Dallas from October 5th through the 7th at the Dallas Marketplace. And then we'll be going, and then next year we will have Toy Fair 2022 from February 19th to the 22nd of 2022, of course. So, yep. And, you know, that'll be good.
Oh, no. It's going to last the whole year till 2023. They owe us. They owe us a 1-year conviction. Or convention.
Yeah.
They owe me a new way of speaking.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, it sucks because, you know, I mean, I do like to see what new products will be coming from different toy companies, and that includes Hasbro with Power Rangers and all that. So, but you know, that doesn't stop them from doing Fan First Friday, which we'll be discussing some of that stuff that was announced on February 12th. Yeah.
They owe you a new way of speaking as well.
Yes, I need it. But yeah, Rick, what do you think of this, man? Them not doing a Toy Fair this year only. Well, they technically are still doing it, but it's going to be in October.
Whoopee! You get to find out about the new toys, and then you get to go trick-or-treating. Actually, that sounds kind of nice. Maybe what they can do is offer trick-or-treaters a chance to get the toys ahead of time.
That's not actually a bad idea.
We're looking at you.
I like the way Rick.
We're looking at you, Toy Fair.
Trick or treat. Okay, here's an action figure. I didn't want Transformers. Kid, you could have your parents sell it on eBay. It could go for your college fund. There you go. So, yeah, I mean, it like we don't. You know, what about you, Rick? Like I said, you know, them not having Toy Fair this year, except like only at the Dallas Marketplace, which is basically just a smaller. I think it's basically and they're gonna have a virtual event, basically.
Well,
But
you
what do you
know,
think?
2021 is a shit of a year. Can we end it now and go straight to 2022? Or are we
That's what we
beyond
said
that
last.
2-week return policy?
That's what we said last year about 2020.
You see,
We
the
just
problem
need
with
to.
2020 is we were way too far past the return policy. I think if you get a hold of the right manager, we can still get a return on investment and go straight to 2022.
All right.
someone work on finding me that right manager.
But in all seriousness, I mean, them not, like I said, Toy Fair 2021, too bad. But I mean, we'll probably be getting we'll still be getting a lot of Dino Fear toy news.
The thing is, they're not going to stop producing toys just because the Toy Fair doesn't happen.
Right.
Thankfully.
I mean, well, if you think about it, because we still get previews of the toys anyway. It doesn't change. I mean, with Hasbro Pulse doing Fan First Friday, we get a lot of looks at the Star Wars toys, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Power Rangers. They still do that, so yeah, nothing too bad. But we do have some Power Morphicon news. So guys, we kind of talked about this just a little bit and had to deal with this logo right here. This image from the Facebook page. So this has already been talked about the beginning of in January of what you call it? Okay. Why does my router say that?
It was January something.
Yeah, it was January 18th actually. So let me read this off to you guys, okay? So this comes from. Okay. Let me go ahead and read this off to you. This was from the official Power Morphicon site. All right. The article, it says PMC 2021, 2022. Okay. Hello, Power Morphicon convention attendees, members, and fans. Please join us in welcoming a brand new year and what we hope is better for everyone. While we over here at PMC, we're optimistic. The current state of affairs in the health climate has other ideas. Due to the wild spread of COVID-19 across California, we had to make the difficult realization that even by June 2021, it will not be safe for Power Morphicon to gather and conduct the show we want to have. We have made the decision to postpone Power Morphicon to August 26th through 28th to 2022 in Pasadena, California. While we will still have to miss our 2020 event, this 2022 date puts the show back on track for its biannual schedule. All memberships will be extended to the new 2022 event date. In spite of the event In spite of this event postponement, Power Morphicon will host a virtual event in June of 2021. On the event's attendee date and memberships will have full access to the virtual PMC. This event will include guest autographs, personal meet and greets, online panels, and more. We hope everyone bears with us in this extraordinary time. The PMC staff is working hard to build a fun and safe entertainment event for everyone in 2022. So, guys, yep, they did move PMC to 2022 next August, which sucks. But also, the good news is if you guys already have your passes, they will honor them for 2022 for next year. So my advice to you is, guys, if you still want to go to PMC next year, I would suggest hold on to your passes. For those of you that have gotten have already booked your hotels, you might want to cancel those reservations because you never know if they're gonna, hold on to, your money and say, oh well, we saw this. So guys, make sure you try to cancel your reservations for the hotels and all that stuff, or any plans that you had traveling. But there is going to be also, like I said in the article, there is an event for June 2020, 2000 for June 2021, which will be on the same dates that they were originally going to have planned. So, and also, I'm guessing you could still use your pass for that, and I'm pretty sure that they will still let you use that pass for 2022 if you already have your pass for that you originally got for 2020. And they said they would honor it in 2021, and then now they're saying they're going to honor it in 2022. So that's some good news. That's really, really good news. So, I mean, for those of you guys had plans to go to PMC this year, sorry, it sucks. Until it's safe to actually travel or be able to hold events like this, because PMC, they do get a lot of people. They do get a lot of people at their convention. So, yeah, it's better safe than sorry. Rick, what do you think of this? What does that say? Oh my God, really, Rick? Hold on. Put that sign back up. Really? All right, Rick. Okay, but let's get some words from you, not written down stuff. You are not Wile E. Coyote from Looney Tunes.
Ew.
I think we broke him.
No, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
But I think it's bull. They should have at least waited a few more months.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that they are going to continue to carry over our package, the pass and all that, which is good because it's already paid for. So they didn't carry it over, but they did not give us our money back. There'd be a lot of pissed off people.
Yeah, there would be.
So the virtual thing, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's just not the same.
Right. I mean, I
just say, "Oh, here's an autograph," but now you
here's
have
an
to mail it to
autograph.
me.
Here's an autograph that I will mail you, and that I'll ship you out later tomorrow, and it'll get to you by this time this week. I mean, look.
Yeah.
Granted, I get it. Like,
I get it. They want to try to make sure everyone's safe. Great. But into a grocery store lately, if we
that's
can
very
do
true,
grocery
actually.
shopping, we can do PMC.
I think. I mean, hey, think about this, guys. You
That's
can,
just
for those of you, yeah. Well, for
I'm
those
not
of you who
trying
haven't
to
gotten your,
say this virus isn't bad or anything, because I know people who've had it more than just idiot above me. Yeah, back at you. But my dad had it. My stepmom had it. My little sister had it. My stepmom, the worst she had was not feeling good the day she went to go get the test.
God.
My dad and my little sister, no symptoms whatsoever.
Right. And like they said, the symptoms are totally different for everybody else, for everybody. So
My dad's symptom
yeah.
was not having a symptom. That's actually what the doctor told him.
Yeah.
The
But
way that you know you have it is that you don't have a symptom of having it.
Right.
That and the quick result test came back positive, but yeah, that's besides it. So
And
the thing is, yes, the virus is real. Yes, it can harm people, but people now are living in fear. Fear has consumed the daily world. And, I mean, look at the symbol for Power Morphicon there. It's bright. It's vibrant. It looks like it should be hope. Now all they need to do is remove the Power Morphicon symbol, put the Superman crest on there, the S, and we'll have the Kryptonian sign for hope.
But yeah, I mean, but like I said, guys,
you know, it's good for them for caring about people. I, however, do
that's what really matters.
Screw humans.
Oh my god. Anyway, but the thing is, it's like,
So I voted for Giant Meteor.
So anyway, guys, before you, if you're watching this like recorded, and you say anything in the comments, no, Rick's not drunk. This is just how he is. But guys, just all I can say is, in other words, this is kind of
sleep.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, this is a good thing for people that have yet to get their passes for PMC. So,
yeah,
guys, make sure you definitely save up, because these will go on sale later this year for people that haven't gotten their passes yet. So, definitely save up. And then if you guys have your passes already and are still planning on going next year, save up
anyways.
Save up, guys. That's the key word going to conventions, is saving up that money for not only. Good.
This thing about last year and this year with conventions not happening or getting moved to the end of the year is it gives everyone a chance to save money.
Oh yeah.
Or buy more Lightning Collection. Or buy more Lightning Collection.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, probably more Lightning Collection.
But I can tell you right now, guys, definitely save up your money. But I mean, if you guys have like a savings account, put some money back in there. Keep it in there for something that you want to use it for like something that's fun for you. And if you have money that you need to use for bills and all that stuff, try to use that. But just make sure you guys the key word is saving up the money for these conventions, because I've said this so many times, guys, no matter what, whether you're going there just to see some friends that you haven't seen in a long time, or want to just go in there and just look around, you're going to end up spending money on something.
You need money for food anyway.
Exactly. There it is.
And let's face it, there's a few places when it comes to everything, including food. California is one of those places.
Right.
So if you're not from California, prepare to pay almost double what you do at a fast food restaurant most of the places. So that in itself is a reason to save. Because I'm sorry, you cannot live on chocolate chip cookies. You cannot live on chocolate chip cookies, no matter how good they are. Especially for a whole weekend.
Yeah. But anyway, guys,
especially without anything to drink. You're going to want some
we'll
milk.
keep you guys, like I said, we're going to keep you guys posted on LR4 of any more news on PMC once they post stuff about the virtual event and when that's going to happen.
Or anything like that. It's a warning to people who have not been there.
Yeah.
The sticker shock will get you.
I can tell you right now, because if you go to a convention and you say, wow, this actor charges this much, oh, this vendor charges that much, guys, it's not going to be cheap. I mean, if you can at least try to find something that's in a good price range there,
that's the only thing that is constant between conventions, regardless of state, is how much they charge for the autographs.
Right. I mean, thing is,
so, that's one good thing.
I go there to say, when I go there, I say hi to the actors. And if I want to get an autograph from them, I will spend the money. If I have enough money for myself for, other stuff like food, or maybe even just a little thing, their little But that's besides the point. You know, that's why you always should save no matter what. You need the money
You see,
because for
Nate's not as
food.
big of a toy collector as I am.
I think everybody knows that because considering, well, I still have to find more room for my lightning collection because I got so much stuff. Got that, and oh yeah, hold up. Let me
Well, my life collection is
put it down here. Hold on. So right down here, I don't know if you guys can see this. That's my pops right there. My Power Ranger pop figures. The movie ones and the Morphicon one, and then basically that's pretty much it. But still,
that's only 2 shelves of my lightning collection back there. And my pop figures are on the bottom shelf.
man. And I bet
There's
most
like
of those
4
aren't even.
shelves.
And I bet most of them aren't even Power Rangers. I bet they're. I know you like Sailor Moon, and I'm sure
Yep,
you've got some DC and Marvel in there.
a little bit.
Yeah. But anyway,
A lot
guys,
of Power
we'll
Rangers, Sailor Moon. Now I'm going to have to go through those and find out what I have. God damn it.
So anyway, guys, we'll keep you posted on the virtual event. And once,
or is it Hasbro? Damn it, I don't know anymore.
Oh Jesus!
Which one
So
is
anyway,
all?
we will definitely keep you posted. We'll be keeping you. We'll keep you posted on when we get more news on the virtual event and when tickets come back up for sale for PMC 2022. We'll keep you guys posted on that. So make sure you guys save the date though. That will be August 26th through the 28th. 28th. Yep. 26th through the 28th. Definitely keep a lookout and save that date. So next up, guys, as you know, some seasons of Power Rangers have been taken off of Netflix. And all we have is seasons 1 through 3, Mighty Morphin. We have Dino Charge on there, and then Ninja Steel, Beast Morphers. But
Yeah, well, Netflix ain't going to survive, so it's okay.
But here's some good news for you guys. You guys watched Fan First Friday for Power Rangers? This is a report from No Pink Spandex and the source from Hasbro. I watched the whole Fan First Friday before going into work. It was only like an hour and some. It was only like an hour long, at least. So, full Power Ranger seasons coming to YouTube, Netflix to stream Beast Morphers and Dino Fury, which will have like the first half of season 1 of Dino Fury once they air all the eight episodes and then go on hiatus, and they'll have that there. But they will be airing Power Rangers on a YouTube channel called Power Rangers Kids. So right now they have some episodes for Dino Charge on there as well, and then they're going to start moving some more seasons on there. And they also have, if you guys enjoyed this, the reimagined 2010 Mighty Morphin. If you guys want to watch that, go ahead, but that's up to you. But the good news is, guys,
Now with
you
Netflix,
can watch. So the good news is it will be available for YouTube for free. So guys, definitely go on there and check out Power Rangers once they come out. And they said let them know what season would you like for them, which other seasons would you like to be on there for YouTube. So guys, just let them know. But Rick, what do you think of them putting the full seasons of Power Rangers on YouTube and still keeping like Beast Morphers and Dino Fury on Netflix once Dino Fury airs all 8 episodes?
Put it all on YouTube. Just turn around and be careful. YouTube might copyright strike Power Rangers Kids for Hasbro infringing upon Hasbro's legal rights to have Power Rangers on YouTube.
God, I hope not. That'd be ridiculous considering they have the rights. That's their channel, so that would suck.
It wouldn't be the first time that happened. Yeah. So just take it all off Netflix, screw Netflix, put it on YouTube so no one has to pay.
Yeah. I mean, I still watch other stuff on Netflix, but for Power Rangers,
I think that would actually move.
yeah. Well, like I said, guys,
I don't
if you
like
still
Netflix.
want, yeah. But I can tell you right now, guys, Power Rangers. If you still want to get like the full season of Mighty Morphin, you can get it on Shout Factory. They are re-releasing the Mega Box set for Mighty Morphin, and they will also have the other 3-box Mega Box sets for the other seasons. So, guys, look at that. Good luck on finding the other, like the Neo Saban eras.
Isn't it about time they release the Mega Box for that too?
Well, that's up to the Hasbro. Shout Factory only did, I don't think they have the rights to do anything like that, considering, they had with Lionsgate, depending on what Hasbro does in the future with the DVDs and everything. So, but anyway, guys, that's some good news. We heard from Fan First Friday.
Yeah, I mean,
And so,
like I said, just throw it all on YouTube.
yeah. And here's some.
So Hasbro keeps making their money, and
yeah.
just another reason to be able to get rid of Netflix.
So let's move on to the next topic, guys. If you still play Power Rangers, if you guys still play Power Rangers Legacy Wars, unlike me and Rick, I have it on my phone, but I don't play it as much.
It's been a while.
We have a new Ranger joining Legacy Wars, the Red Dino Thunder Ranger, Connor McKnight.
They still have Rangers for that?
Yeah, they're still going. They're still going down the list.
I thought they had all of them out. Good Lord.
Yeah, but that's some cool news, guys. If you want to play Connor, he's available. You just have to, unless if you want to try to build up your Zeo shards or whatever to get his character, then definitely do that. And also, they do have a new skin for the Ranger Slayer, a helmetless Ranger Slayer with the armor from Draken New Dawn.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't understand why they have Christmas in the background, but okay. Also, I couldn't find an image for this.
Who doesn't like Christmas?
True. I couldn't find an image for the other skin they have that's available on there. Civilian Adam from the movie. So, yeah. You can play as him in that skin, in his civilian form. So, but yeah, Rick, what do you think of this? Connor being added to the roster of the Rangers, and also them adding a new skin for Ranger Slayer.
When it comes to adding new Rangers, like I said, I thought they already had all the Rangers in there. I thought they had hit that mark just like last year. As for the new skins, Ranger Slayer. Yeah. Different skins, different variants of the costumes. Yes, I can see that being nice. They could use this skin stuff to turn around and introduce like sentries. I mean, you got a little extra work that would have to be done with that, but they're capable.
Right.
So.
So this was also, and just let you guys know, this was also announced on Hasbro Pulse Fan First Friday. And also another thing that was announced, Hasbro is teaming up with Super 7 to release some Mighty Morphin figures, which I have some pictures of ones they've announced.
Scale stuff.
Something like that, yeah. And here's the Super Cyborg with the X-ray, with a little bit of it like translucent, and they have a little part where you can put it over the Megazord and make it look like you can see inside the Megazord cockpit. So I think that's a pretty cool design for collectors. Yeah. I mean, it's more of a thing where you just would sit on the shelf, but it's still nice. I mean, if it has some articulation, then yeah, that would be worth it. But I do think it's a cool collector's item for
It
people
might
that
have
want to
too
collect
much
those.
articulation, each of the arms.
Yep. And
Oh,
also, they are releasing the Green Ranger. These are, I think, God, I can't. I think they're like 3-inch scale or something like that. I can't remember how big they are, but they're pretty small. And then they're releasing the Red Ranger, and I like how they actually do include their weapons with them. So
no.
that's pretty cool. I do like
Wait,
that.
is Power Sword on the side then?
Yep, right there. And then you got the blade. You got the blade blaster move, and it
Blaster.
looks like he has.
I didn't see Dragon.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Dragon Dagger there, and then Sword of Darkness.
Yep, right there.
Okay.
Yep.
I had them
So yep, there's a.
sideways.
Yep. So I mean, that's cool how they're doing that. And here's a little bit of look at some of the concept art, but it's not the final image. So this was from I found this on Toy Wizards. They're gonna have the same scale of a little Megazord figure, and we're also gonna get a little Rita figure. The skirt comes apart and makes it like she's walking with legs. Now they'll probably have Rita in the
That's
background,
scary.
Megazord in the background, and she has her staff, and they're including Pudgy Pig. Well, I'm hungry. He's gonna have a knife and fork. That's great. Hey,
Hey,
you know what?
it's about
You
time
guys need a
Pudgy
little
Pig
knife.
in with his weapons.
If you got, you know what? If you guys need a knife and fork and you're at a restaurant, just there you
While
go.
you're Pudgy Pig.
I think that's so funny. And also, they're going to have a putty, so that's pretty cool. And they can actually,
Interchangeable arms.
so I think that's pretty cool. So
Now, where's the rest of the Ranger team?
we'll probably get more of those later down the road. But they are called reaction figures. So what do you think, Rick, of the look of the Super 7
I
figure?
mean, with the figures there, looks like they're not going to be fully posable. You're just going to have the arms that go like that,
And then
and
you're
then
going to have
the
the
legs too. But you know, how many action figures in the '90s were that way? Almost all of them.
yeah.
It was
I
very
mean,
rare when you got figures that you could bend at the elbow or the knee. So, hey, we grew up on this stuff. Kids today can learn to love these.
and let me put it this way, guys. If
But
you like to
the
collect
Ritas
these and
would
you do
are kind of scary.
a little weird, but I can tell you right now, guys,
Yeah.
if you just want to keep these in their boxes and just display them like that, go ahead. So I mean, that's would be the perfect way of
You know what? I don't need that wall.
collecting. What do you say?
I said I don't need this wall back here. I'll just go ahead and decorate it.
It's a bunch of Power Ranger figures.
Yeah. I wonder if that plaster will hold.
So
Yeah, I'll skip it.
yeah.
Put a putty on
So
it.
with Power Rangers Fan First Fridays, we got a new announcement of the next wave of Lightning Collection figures, which is going to be Wave 9. And we're going to start off with SPD Green, Bridge Carson. So there's a look at him with the blaster or his laser, whatever. And there is the portrait sculpt. So yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
Now, I wish they would still work on the SPD Morpher, the Delta Morpher, a little bit better, but it is what it is. And I do think it's kind of interesting that his is not colored like, because Sid, she has hers, the baton on her SPD Delta Baton, whatever they called it. I don't think they called it anything. They didn't really give it a name in the show. It was pink, and on with Sky with this one, it had a blue handle, and the blue was blue, and this one has more. It's more authentic to what we got with for the from the series. So I do like the look, and yeah, I mean I still haven't gotten the rest of the Spectrum boxes, but you know I'm still waiting to find those hopefully. And I do like I mean I do like the head sculpt of Bridge, and here is the box art. So that is really cool.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all these, all the collection, all the lighting collection before we go into more details into it. So next up, we've got the Black Space Ranger with his Lunar Lance and Astro Blaster and his little effect. And then there is his head sculpt. And yes, guys, he does have a ponytail. So, I mean, I do like the design. I'm going to go through this. Lunar Lance looks amazing. That looks really good. Posable, of course. And here's the box. And I mean, I do like what they did with this one. I mean, I look forward to seeing more and more. I can't wait to see this in person. And next up, we've got Lost Galaxy Blue, Kai Chan. And okay, so for promotional purposes, as you guys can see right there, I can zoom in on that because I don't know if you guys can really see that very well. Let's see. Hold on, let's zoom in. That is the Lost Galaxy Red's Quasar Saber. Now, that could just be for the promo shot. I hope. I'm just saying I hope. I can't say either or. I don't know if that's what they're going to do because that is not the emblem that he has on his saber. He represents the gorilla. And now there's the effects, and then the portrait, and the collapsible mode and holster mode for the Quasar Saber. And it also comes with the Trans Dagger in Cosmoclaw mode. So I thought that was pretty cool that they actually are getting the Trans Dagger. Well, you know, and it's fighting, you know, weapon mode.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm glad they're actually including a saber for him as well. So that's interesting. There's the box art, and now the next thing, which is really, really awesome. When I saw they're going to announce this, guys, we are getting another foot soldier from Power Rangers, and that would be the Tango Warrior, or you know, Tango Warrior from the movie. So technically, we do not need another release of the Tango Warrior as a Tango Warrior because they're basically the same, just different names. So here's a look at the Tango Warrior, and he has his egg and his effect, and the wings. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. And yes, you can actually remove the wings and just add it to the arms, so that's pretty cool. And his beak does move. So there you go. There's a Tango Warrior. So, with that said, with the Lightning Collection, Rick, out of all four, what we've announced of the Lightning Collection, which one are you looking forward to seeing coming out of these four of Wave 9?
I mean, they're all nice. We didn't get a repeat. I'm glad we're getting Bridge finally.
Yep.
The Tango Warrior, I'm gonna most likely have to get duplicates of just because, you know, Tangas.
Yeah. You know, people are already probably have done
I
that, and that's why
say,
they sold out so quick.
yeah, it's like I'm glad we're getting Galaxy Blue. Now, if we could just
Yep.
get Galaxy Pink and Yellow and Green,
Right.
uh,
You already
I
have
mean,
Magna
Pink and Yellow
Defender.
are going to probably be the hard ones. Yeah, and within Space Black, it's like okay, cool. I wish the Quadro Blaster would be able to be formed.
Yeah.
But wait, what's that in the bottom of the box?
That's his effect. The purple thing?
Yeah.
That's his
Oh,
effect.
okay.
Yeah. That you can add to the Lunar Lands.
All right. Okay.
So
Yeah,
So
I mean,
basically go ahead.
they're all nice. I ain't gonna lie. They're all nice. But,
Yeah.
I'm just glad we didn't get any duplicates this time, any re-releases.
Yeah, which
Although I am a little disappointed. You got the Blue Galaxy Ranger not coming with his
Quasar launcher.
Quasar launcher. But he is coming with the Trans Dagger.
So
Which
there's
Red
that.
didn't come with. Which is sad. That Red didn't come with that.
And Hasbro knew they could get me with that freaking Red Lost Galaxy Ranger the head sculpt is different, but
Quasar
mainly
launcher?
for that accessory. Yeah, the Quasar launcher. The head portrait is different, but the Quasar launcher
Slightly.
Oh, they got me.
But Quasar launcher did sell it. I just actually finally ordered mine from the only one I can't order right now is from the previous wave is Dino Blue.
Wow, is he already sold out?
No, Zeo Green, sorry. No,
is he sold out?
No. Amazon's releasing the other three now, but like Zeo Green, they're making me wait till my birthday. They say it's on pre-order. As for these, those are later on this year.
Yeah, these are supposed to be released in August, apparently. So keep an eye out for that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You know how that is. They sometimes come out early. They sometimes come out late. Yeah. Hasbro knows. They'll get you either way.
Right. So yeah, with that said, guys, definitely keep an eye out for Wave 9. It looks really good. And I look forward to, at some point getting these. So, Rick, are you going to be pre-ordering these anytime soon?
Yeah. Like just a few seconds ago.
Done. Okay.
No, actually, I'm not joking. I did actually just pre-order those. I just ordered Wave 8. Green got put on pre-order till April. Because apparently Amazon won't have access to it till April.
Right.
So I might cancel that if I find it in Target. Or GameStop. Or Walmart. Or wherever else. But as for Wave 9, I've got all 4 of them pre-ordered, and I got like 3 Tengas pre-ordered.
Wow. So,
you gotta have an army of villains.
Oh yeah, definitely. So with that said, we've got some. We've got some Dino Fury toys that were shown. That have been painted, and they were showing them off during the Fan First Friday. So here's a look at
they were
new.
painted.
And they are going to be doing this new type of kind of like a Zord builder, but it's going to be called Zordling. So here's a look at the T-Rex Champion Zord in battle mode, and there is the Stego Spike Zord right there. There's a little bit of a look at them right there, and a little bit of better look at the Stego Spike Zord, which they called the Stego Blade Zord at the other Fan First Friday, so they got that wrong. And then here's a look at the Tiger Claw Zord and the Ankylo Hammer Zord. And better look at the Tricerablade Zord with the Stego Stego Spike Sword. And what's really cool is they do combine. Here is the combination of all them together, all 5 of them put together.
It's the Lego
really cool.
Megazord.
And here's a little bit of the look at each of them. Okay, so here's the thing: they are releasing them in 3 separate packagings. So pink and green will go in one package, and they will, and then blue and black will be in the other package. And then, there's that. And then they will each of them will come with Zord head keys. And here's a look at the keys. They will come with their individual keys. And yeah, let me show you the back. So yeah, they're more molded. Here's a look at the. They still don't flip, but they have more ball joints. They're not decals like these. And you can still put these in the. Apparently, you can still put these in the Zords. That's what I've understand. These can still go in the Zords. They just won't have any joints, any articulation, like movement wise. They'll just be sitting there. So, but they are compatible with the Dino Fury Morpher. That's what I heard during the Hasbro Pulse Fan First Friday. And what's interesting is the cut. You see those little 2 indents right there, those 4 indents right there, and that's what they use to put the back of the head right there. But they include a little Ranger molded in there. So there's the Black Ranger right there, if you can see it.
So it's supposed to be the Black Ranger in there, facing the image of whatever the hell it is on the back of that thing. So he's literally
basically
supposed to be standing there with looking at a giant version of an Ancient Knight.
Well, in other words, it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's kind of like the cockpit. So that's pretty interesting of how they're doing that. So like inside there. So each of them are going to have that design on them. And as for the T-Rex Champion Zord, that will be sold separately. So they're going to be doing the exact same thing what they did with the Beast Morpher converting the Beast X converting Zords, where they will sell them individual packaging.
And then
except
Amazon,
they're going to have
version.
Yep, probably. So yeah, I mean, So before I move on to the next part of this topic, I'm going to go to Rick. Rick, what do you think of the look of the Zords and what we're going to be seeing later down? These probably will become released late summer, early fall. What do you think?
They need to release them now, like say a month from now. That way, I have money to buy them. Because I don't know what the future will hold. Why make me
wait? Like the, yeah. So what do you think of them?
In the spring, or give me a time machine.
And also, what do you think of
choices, Hasbro?
Yeah. So here is what do you think of it? They're calling it the Zordling system. Basically, just call it. It's basically a Zord builder. Which question is, does that mean that these can combine with the Beast Morpher Zords? Probably not. I'll Zord link you. Oh my God.
Honestly, I think it's depending on what they do. I think it might be decent, but I mean, Zord Builder had a chance to be decent too. But they went inferior design to where the stuff just wasn't stable. And
Right.
if they're going to do something like that, where they're going to sacrifice quality in order to make them combine with future stuff, no, give us actual good quality. This is why the older fans tend to buy the Japanese product.
Right.
It has better quality. I mean, even when Bandai produced the toys, it's like they literally said, "Hey, yeah, we have the molds for this stuff. We can make it. You know what? Screw it. American kids want all their stuff to be able to combine. They don't care if it's good quality."
Right.
And that was the downfall of Bandai here in the United States when it came to making Power Ranger toys.
Right.
Now, Hasbro has a chance to actually do better,
Right.
but will they?
We'll just have to wait and see with the Dino Fury toys.
Yep.
So with the Zords. So yeah, but definitely we'll probably have some more information on when they're going to be released. My guess is, like I said, late summer, early fall. We'll have to wait and see. So, and part of this news includes the name of this Megazord formation, which was the Megazord formation that was shown right here, except without the chest piece. So I guess she didn't really. So they gave us a name for that formation. It is called the Dino Fury Megazord Warrior formation. So I do like that. It's a nice name, and I look forward to seeing this being featured in Dino Fury in a future episode. Looks pretty cool. And with that said, we also got a little bit of a name drop for the Gold Ranger's Zord. And his Zord is going to be called the Masa Razor Zord. So that's going to be pretty cool. I look forward to seeing how that's going to turn out. And the name works perfectly for it. I mean, it is the Mosasaurus. So yeah, nice name. Works perfectly. So Rick, what do you think of the name for all five Zords coming together into the Warrior formation? And what do you think of the Gold Ranger's Zord?
I mean, if all five have to come together to get Warrior formation, what are the other forms going to be called?
We'll get more information on that probably
Yeah.
soon. Uh, what do you think of the gold? Go ahead.
That actually looks nice.
The Megazord right here.
Yeah, but I have the feeling the toys aren't going to look that nice as that picture. Call it skepticism from past, and that image right there.
Yeah, that's actually the prototype, and who knows? I mean, they said they're going to have a lot of articulation to it, so that's pretty good of what we've seen. So hopefully, once we see it in person, hopefully
we'll see. I just
and as for the Gold Ranger's Zord's name, and yeah.
Okay. I mean, not bad. We'll see what it looks like. When it comes to the Zord designs, I'm not going to give them credit until they actually do something good.
Okay.
We have been burned way too many times. Yes, that was
Right.
mostly with Bandai, but look at some of the decisions Hasbro's done. They still have not given me Yellow Beast Morpher Ranger for Lightning Collection.
At some point, they do need to release that. But so there's that. And also, guys, if they also showed this really cool promotional poster for Dino Fury. So, guys, definitely go to their Facebook page or their Twitter, and you can use that as your background and everything. I love the design of that poster. And I would actually like to have a physical copy of that instead of just on my phone. What about you, Rick? What do you think?
It's not bad.
Like how Void Knight's on the top right there. So
Yeah. I mean, it's not
so
bad.
it's really So now, guys, it is time for Rick's boom time. And
You're supposed to give me
you have to.
a warning.
Yeah, well, the warning. It's your time to shine.
Yeah, that was 10 minutes ago, so.
Yeah. All right. You got the article, or do you need to? All right.
Hopefully, we're doing this one first because otherwise, I'm going to have to go back and find the other one. So let's go.
Which one are you on right now? The Kickstarter one?
Yeah.
Okay, good thing. Yeah, there we go.
Cool. There's a Kickstarter. They're making collections of the comics. You can still pre-order. They have got to $804,000, at least according to this article. It's probably higher now because I don't think that updates. Actually, this is the Kickstarter website, isn't it? That might be up to date.
Yeah, and also, well, the thing is, they actually
last updated was.
are.
Looks like the last update was actually the 16th.
So they
So, and the
actually are
goal was only
continuing
50,000.
Right, and they're actually moving it. They moved it to another crowdfunding, and they're still going for more pre-orders. So, according to that,
well, there you go.
And
each book is going to collect 10 to 12 issues of each of the series, in larger format. Additional short comic will debut in the volume. Has all 55 issues of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic line, along with tie-in issues from Go Go Power Rangers. So it has everything from Shattered Grid, Beyond the Grid, Necessary Evil, the Solar Rangers, Lord Draken, Ranger Slayer, Omega Rangers. Each one has the main book, hardcover book, then a box to store it in, a cover, and then a additional clear cover to slide over it as well. Which you get at different stages of the investment. There's even a Mighty Edition set collector box that if you do pre-order for the whole series, you can get. I think you actually have to get all the slip covers and everything as well. Not 100% sure. I don't have the full listing here. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I have all the volumes already, so all the issues because I get them
Right.
individually.
Yeah.
If you haven't bought any of them or you are a big book collector, I mean, if I had the ability to do it, if I had the money to put towards it, I probably would. Because I mean, look at the design there. That is just amazing.
Now let's talk about this right here. And then they have so many different slip covers here. I mean, they could be just
Yeah,
that.
you have the main
And then
book.
you
You
got
have that slip cover, which shows him being morphed into the Green Ranger. Then you have the clear cover that goes over it to give more of an effect on the morpher. So, yes, that is awesome. Now, please tell me you have the display stand.
I couldn't find it on their Boom Studio site because
Hold on.
and when I look, so hold on, let me go ahead and close it up. Here we go.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
they
really,
have the Megazord stand that you can literally store all 6 volumes on. Stands over 4 foot tall. Now, of course, you have to get that. I think that's part of the big tier package where you get all
mm-hmm.
6, all the slip covers, the storage box, and then also this.
Okay. Wait, hold on a sec. Are we gonna show something else?
Uh, one of the storage boxes right there with all the Rangers on it, all the Rangers at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's amazing. Um, oh, I did find the tiers.
Okay.
So tier 1 literally just gets you one of the volumes of your choice. Tier 2 gets you that volume plus the first slipcover. Tier 3 gets you all the volumes. This along with the first collector box, which is the Rangers with Resorts. The fourth tier gets you that plus a exclusive art paint signed. Tier 5 gets you the colorful all the Rangers box that I just showed. Tier 6 gets you that plus the art paint. Tier 7, you start actually getting into getting the additional clear slip cover and
Mm-hmm.
the Megazord stand.
Nice.
In the tier 8, you get everything plus one of the volumes will be signed. Oh no, they'll all be signed. Never mind. All of them are signed. Tier 9 adds back in the artwork, the exclusive art paint. Then you get tier 10, which gives you a 7x10 full figure original full color drawing. And tier 11 gets you a page where you are added in as a ranger. And tier 12 is already sold out, so
Yeah.
trying to see if there's anything else in there. Oh, tier 12 actually put you in there as a ranger. Tier 11 just made you a ranger. So
that'd be awesome.
yeah.
So
Tier 5,
Rick,
tier 12 only was limited to only 5 people.
right?
Tier 11, where they'll draw you as a ranger, it's limited to 25. It's still available.
Right. Nice. So
But yeah,
yep.
tier 3 is the first tier where you get all 6 of the books. And that's only 500.
Which is only 500.
Which is really good.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, considering if you did tier 1 6 times in order to get those, it would be 600. And you don't even get the collector box.
True.
So yeah.
So what do you
So
what do you
500 to get all 6 plus the collector box, or 600 to not get the collector box and get all 6. Only 500.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of your topic because, and you already have these 2 issues that have came out.
Yeah, hold on. I closed out of everything, but I'll be right back. Let's see. Here. Teammates. Ow. What? Watch it. We're not doing issue 3, are we?
Nope, we are doing this issue.
Okay.
We already done 3.
Yeah. All right. So we're doing that.
So that's a legacy cover right there.
Same issue.
So basically, that's the legacy cover right there.
The legacy cover here. And no, that's the legacy cover.
That's the legacy cover. Okay.
Yeah. That's the legacy cover. It comes with the original numbering from the Mighty Morphin series. And then you got the main cover, which is him in front of the news cameras. Yeah, we're not going to spoil that for you, but yeah, I am so tempted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been out for a week now, so I think people should have already read it. But I mean, both covers tell you a big story. I mean, even the legacy one turns around, shows them all watching the news, and you got Aisha shocked. You got Kim just like, oh my god. And you got the Green Ranger pretty much giving an interview. Yeah, it's a really nice issue. Trying to think of what I can say without spoiling much. But if you've been keeping up with the series, I'd create a Chaos Putty. This, I wish I would be able to find this artwork.
Have you been collecting a lot of the different artworks for this series since it's came out?
I have actually collected some, which is why I have both covers here that my shop got in. They've been holding back on ordering like the big price covers, but I'm trying to convince them to do it and get me a copy.
Which is that one right there, right? The one where we're showing up right now.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if they don't, I have another way of getting them, which I might do when my taxes come out. That way I can, afford them. Life of a person who works.
But,
so
those are out now. Those two covers and that issue is out.
Yep.
And also
and then
now,
yes, the main cover for Power Rangers issue number 4 and the legacy cover for Power Rangers issue 4. Now, in this, the Omega Rangers actually traveled to a world where Draken lived. But it is not the Draken universe. We get to have a little insight of where Draken was trapped, which is actually nice. It was a nice twist, especially when they said Draken's world, but then it turned out to be the alternate little pocket dimension he got trapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you suggest? Would you suggest like just the plain issue that they have, the main cover issue, or would you think they should go for the legacy cover if you had to choose?
I personally am actually preferring. It's actually hard because I do prefer the legacy cover. Although sometimes the main cover can actually be pretty nice.
Yeah, sure. Let's see that. Let's see those two covers come together.
Hell yeah. Especially because
I love that.
of that.
That is definitely a display piece for itself. Just putting it on but of course it'd be a pain trying to get out. But look at that is amazing.
Yeah.
I love how they did that. So
now the thing is, they on the legacy covers on the back, they actually have the lightning bolt with the little bit of the front cover, but they do actually list which issues they are. So even if you have the legacy cover, you can tell from the back that this one is Power Rangers number 4, and this one's Mighty Morphin number 4. The image on the back does not form Trini, but you have to get the regular coverage for that. My reason for liking the Legacy is just to keep them in numerical order to turn around and be able to read. Now, granted, you can read, except for like Mighty Morphin number 1, you can read Power Rangers without reading the Mighty Morphin storyline. Mighty Morphin number 1 kind of is the starting point for both. So yeah, do need Mighty Morphin 1 for the Power Rangers line. For the Mighty Morphin line, you don't actually need any of the Power Ranger line right now. Now, whether those two will come back together based on issue 1 of Mighty Morphin, where Zordon pretty much declares the Omega Rangers not to be trusted and without his protection.
Right.
And did actually threaten to send the regular Rangers after them.
Jesus, man.
That has yet to happen, but
these comics are dark, man. They're not.
Oh yeah, I mean, hell, Zordon in was it this issue?
I think it is Mighty Morphin.
It might be 3. Yeah, I think it's in Mighty Morphin number 3, where Zordon literally tells Grace, return the Green Ranger coin, or I'll have the Rangers take it by force. It's like, that's not very heroic. And isn't one of Zordon's rules not to escalate the fight unless forced?
I mean, I don't know if you consider her
to break his own rules.
That is very true, actually. So anyway, with all these with these issues, where just give us a little spiel very quick, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic.
Issue 3 of each, I did get Legacy cover.
Okay.
But that's, like I said, because I like the fact that they have the Legacy numbering, so I can just keep it going as the main story.
Right.
But yeah, definitely check out your local comic book shops. Support the paper issue. In fact, a storyline that I've been wanting them to finish for DC got confirmation that they are finally recognizing people want paper copy, so they are going to release it in paper copy. Thankfully, they actually had last year decided to make it digital, and they're like, well, we still got to make money. If you show them you're willing to buy the paper copy, you show them you're willing to go to your local comic book shop and buy the comics, they're going to continue to put them on paper. And again, I don't like the light of the screen shining in my face when I'm trying to read a comic. That's why I don't do like the digital books and stuff like that. So I'm definitely supporting paper copy.
Okay.
Nothing feels better than having the paper copy in your hands. You can read. And you don't have to worry about the internet. You don't have to worry about power, electricity. You can just pull it out on a sunny day and read it at the beach. Leave the phone, leave the computer at home or in your hotel or beach house or whatnot, and just be able to get out there. Actually, I probably would not suggest reading at the beach because, ocean and animals like crabs.
Oh.
They tend to steal things. So, but you get the idea.
Okay.
Support the small businesses, support the local comic book shop.
All right, there you go. Now, guys, we are in our final topic of the evening, which is our episode rates, Power Rangers Dino Fury. And we will be doing something a little bit different this time with the episode rates. Hopefully I can find more scans, like screenshots or something. But we will be talking about episode 1 Destination Dino Hinge. So what I'm going to do is me and Rick are both going to talk at the same time, and we're going to discuss this together as I scroll through these images for this
Oh,
episode. So guys, here we
that's
go.
gonna be great.
So I'm not going to go into too much with this. Only certain scenes I went for. So here is the scene where Ollie obviously runs into Amelia. And Rick, can you explain this scene right here a little bit? Because he
Yeah,
looks
well,
kind of
see,
he kind of
Amelia's
looks
out
frustrated.
ghost hunting, and she shoots him with a net because she sees a white figure just moving back and forth. Um, yeah, it turns out Ollie's not a ghost, but that white jacket's what made her think he was.
Freaking
That, and now he's late to meet with his mom.
Yep. And
So
right here,
he realizes he
he's
doesn't have directions to Dino Hinge.
right here.
Amelia
Yep,
says,
exactly.
"Oh, I have a map. How
Yep.
convenient."
Yeah, that's pretty interesting that she just pulled out a map. Like, well, luckily for you, I have a map. And he's like, but yeah, you
What?
think he has his phone? He has his phone. You think he would pick it up on GPS or something?
Yeah,
Apparently, Power
yeah,
Rangers does not
there's no road.
believe in GPS. So
There's no
yeah,
road.
that's true.
So here they are, just talking, introducing each other themselves to each other. That's her ghost catching net launcher thing that she shot Ollie with.
Which is called the Spook Slayer, I think. Which is
Uh,
kind of an
yeah.
interesting name.
Yeah. Also, her netting for that has an electrical charge. And there's a camera attached to it.
Yeah. And if you guys don't remember, Amelia works at a media news outlet called, like an internet media news outlet called Buzz Blast. And, here is the, and if you notice, it is pink. And if you notice, his bike has a little blue on it, and he's wearing blue, and she's wearing pink. Does that give anything away that they're going to be Power Rangers? Maybe not. I mean, because
Well,
it never happens.
you see, because later on they do reference knowledge of Power Rangers, I think
Yeah.
it's to a point where the world literally just wears 5 or 6 different colors in hopes of becoming Rangers. So they just base their entire wardrobe around a certain chosen color.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah. And right here we have the Dino Hinge
Edge.
statues right here, which represent the 6 dinosaurs for each ranger. We've got the T-Rex, and then we've got the Triceratops, the Mosasaurus, the saber-toothed tiger, the Stegosaurus, and the Ankylosaurus right there. So right there, if you can see right here, there's a drone. And that is a drone that they are going to use. That is his mom, Dr. Lonnie Akana, is going to use to scan the statues, which ends up basically, their eyes the statues' eyes start glowing, and then there's a little bit of an earthquake, and then out of nowhere, a park ranger
Oh, the
shows
eyes
up.
glow.
Yeah, a park ranger shows up. As Amelia says, his name is, look at it is Warden Buzzkill. She's had run-ins with this guy before because they have to have permission to be on that property. Apparently, it's not for the public.
Yeah,
Apparently, but here's an interesting thing. He
that's
goes
going
by
to
he is
complicate the series.
yeah. But here's the great thing is the last name he has is he is Warden Park Ranger Garcia. And who are the 2 other Rangers that will be joining the season later on had the last name? Izzy and her stepbrother, Javi. Coincidence? I guess we're going to have some parents in. I guess these 4 Rangers are going to have parents. They're actually going to be including the
haven't met
parents in this.
Amelia.
That is true. That is true. We haven't met Amelia's parents, but the only so far.
But we did meet her
3.
boss.
Yep, Jane.
And that might
We
count.
met Jane. Yeah, they got a good close relationship, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty nice, It's pretty interesting, and I like that the character development that they pay attention to a lot of character development in these, and it's pretty cool. Now here inside, this is the chamber they find, and they go inside, but then who are they going to? They're in there as well as the new villain, the main villain at the start of the season, Void Knight, and as he's walking around looking for this energy source, he stumbles on. Rick, go ahead.
The Red Ranger.
Well, actually,
and his cybernetic cyborg dinosaur.
yes. And that dinosaur, go ahead. And the dinosaur's name is Solon, which is short for Solanosaurus. And the Red Ranger right there, as you guys know him, Zato. He is in some sort of frozen stasis right now in the stasis pod. And she's trying to wake him up because she's in trouble. So during all that, Amelia and Ollie are watching, and he's about to strike. Void Knight is about to strike Solon, but Ollie comes in and deflects it, and then once again Amelia uses her Spook Slayer, shoots the net, and gives him a little bit of a shock. Solon
actually knocks him to the ground.
Yep. And Solon throws them a power key to put in the saber that Ollie has, which is the Chroma Fury saber that we discussed in our Facebook Live, to control something that is in the ship. The bad news is Void Knight catches it, he puts it in his saber, and now he has an army of these guys. They are called the Henchmen. And I know a lot of people are thinking, wait, henchmen? That's what they came up with? No, Henchmen. Like Stonehenge, Dino Henge. They are basically mindless drones that whoever uses the power key can either use them for good or evil. So now they are being controlled by Void Knight. So they're in a little bit of trouble.
By the end of the season, the Rangers will get the key.
At some point.
That would be interesting to see the foot soldiers fight alongside the Rangers.
For a change?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. So
never did that.
During an unmorphed fight scene, Amelia grabs one of the sabers that's hanging on the wall, and during that, it starts glowing out of nowhere. Solon sees that the swords have gave them morphers, which is what I'm wearing right here. This is the Ryu Soul Changer, but this is the morpher that they use in the show. The actual legit. So, yeah. And with that, she throws them their Dino Fury keys, power keys, whatever.
And luckily, this time we got intercepted by Void Knight.
Yeah. I've been funny. Nope, they're mine. Too slow. So
see,
Rick
morph into the Rangers.
Yeah, and here they are as the blue and pink Dino Fury Rangers.
Rick, go ahead and the moment I saw the transformation, I literally thought that the skirt was part of the main pants of the spandex.
Right.
Like I didn't think it was like a separate material on top of it. It literally did not look like it had any line, which is weird.
But yeah, so.
Yeah.
But during this, but Rick, go ahead and say during this scene, what are they doing? They are
Morphine.
well. Also, after that, this is the first time I think. Yeah, go ahead.
They actually reference past Rangers. They actually, when one asked, okay, so what do we get besides cool suits? And Ollie's like, well, if you watch the news, Zords. So obviously, either other seasons are taking place at the same time, or one just ended in their universe and a new threat. But I would actually like to think that you have an overlap, because why wouldn't the other Rangers be free to help?
That's true. So, and next up, Void Knight ends up finding the energy source. It is the egg sac looking things, which are known as sporix, which are the eggs, sporix sac things that have the ability, once they hatch, they reveal a sporix beast. So any of these, so basically they're changing up the whole thing from Ryu Soldier, where it came from that slime looking creature, where you can just use it through their emotions, the humans' emotions in the Japanese series, to this.
You see, the good thing is they don't have to kill the human to stop the monster.
That is good, yeah.
That's no longer an option.
And
I think that would have been too hard for a children's show, anyways.
Yeah, and I gotta say that is pretty interesting of what they're doing with this season, season, and I like that. And then Solon is able to wake up Zato, and he joins the fight in order to try to stop Void Knight. But during the fight, he ends up changing his Chroma Fury dagger. No, sorry, Chroma Fury saber, and turning it into the Dino dagger, which knocks it out of the henchman's hands and ends up releasing the sporix into the air. Void Knight runs out of the base, but not until one of them falls to the ground and one of them hatches. And that's when we get our first sporix beast. Yep. And do you remember the name of the sporix beast that was hatched?
No.
Okay. His name is Shockhorn. He's the one with like the unicorn looking like a horse unicorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yep. And him and Void Knight teleport away on to his ship. Whatever it looks like, I'm sure we'll see it in the next episode.
And of course,
so the Rangers demorph. Yep.
After the Rangers.
So they all. So in this scene, they demorph, and their morphers turn into these kind of communicator things on their wrist, which Solon has one as well. And Solon tells Zato that he's been in stasis for 65 million years.
Crazy idea.
Can't believe it. Yep, go ahead.
Solon has one of the communicators, and we've seen that the morpher turned into the communicator. Solon be the Sixth Ranger.
That'd be kind of interesting.
Part, but yeah, that would have been a wild thought.
Yeah, And Solon
Maybe
does explain that.
Ranger. Maybe they'll make a purple.
So Solon has the ability when he touches anybody, by any physical contact, by hand or anything.
Zato.
Yep. Zato, yep. He can, what can he do?
Essentially read their minds.
Yes. So, and Solon explains that, the reason why she's a cyborg dinosaur is because she got injured, and that's why she has cybernetic implants. And Zato explains his story and tells him what planet he was from, which was Rafcon.
Which apparently Rafcon spoke English.
Yep. And he is part of a team, the Knights of Rafcon. So they are going to be having the Knights motif in there in some cases. So there they are right there. And he's telling how the Sporix attacked their planet. There they are fighting the Sporix beast. And in this scene, they're not having any luck on defeating them. And then the Sporix end up on Earth, which they end up going to follow. And this is during the dinosaur age. Now the Sporix also have the ability to grow to a astronomical size, like a massive size, as every other monster does in Power Rangers. When they think all hope is lost for Earth, guess who shows up? Rick, tell me who shows up.
The Morphine Masters.
Yes, guys, these are the Morphin Masters.
And
oh my god.
The Morphine Master for green is a woman.
Yeah, well, at least they didn't explain thinking. And here are the Knights surrounding them, especially with the dinosaurs, which it's kind of funny how even the T-Rex is interested to find out who they are. And it's interesting right here. So, well, they use the power of the Morphin Grid to
grant them Ranger powers.
Yep. Well, first they turn I still think it's kind of funny that the Mosasaurus
is on land.
Yeah. I mean, what is it doing? Just like doing the freaking worm trying to get up there?
It's moving like a snake, slithering.
And like Rick said, they get the power. They turn to the statues that we see in Dino Henge, and they get the powers to become the first ever Dino Fury Rangers. So let me point something out. As usual, Pink always gets a skirt. So does Green. And they have all 6 Rangers, and the Gold Ranger is there too. So, Rick, let me ask you this.
I mean, this is only the second time we got the 6th Ranger in the first episode.
Right. But let me ask you this. The only
time was Mystic Force with the White Ranger.
Right. But let me ask you this. The whole thing with the Green Ranger having a skirt, but yet in the series, the Green Ranger won't be having a skirt later on. So I wonder how they're going to explain that. So, but yeah.
Easy.
And
it's actually easy. The Ranger costumes although may have a base design, the rest of the design can be manipulated.
Right.
I mean, look at the Ranger series. Look at the Power Ranger Soul of the Dragon, where Tommy's son manifested Dragon Shield on his SPD Green Ranger suit.
Right.
The power can be manipulated. So it's possible that Green just didn't want a skirt.
Yeah. And so here are the Rangers. And it looks like they do have his The Gold Ranger does have the blaster, which is going to be his morpher, which is right there in his hand. So, yep. And after all that, they tell them that, well, how are we supposed to defeat the Spork Beast when they're gigantic? They give them Zords and armor and all that stuff. So this is basically the scene. So basically, we got an early shot of the scene from Ryu Soldier, which they will have this scene later on.
Yeah, they get all armored up. You got Red Ranger in a red version of the armor. You got Black Ranger with his firearm or spike armor.
Yep.
Well, since
with like the fire, which represents the Dimetro right there.
Yeah.
And then I think
blue represents the flying blue Zord back there. I know that.
The pterodactyl. Yep.
Pink is representing. I'm not. I think it's the one on the side of the blue Zord. Because I think
actually it's right
green.
Here. That's green, and this is for pink right here. The Paka.
Then which one's green? Is that on the other side of blue?
Yep, that is the Raptor.
Okay.
Which can be separated into two different Raptors.
Represented.
Or he just has a special power up. Well, he has a special power up, which is like the lightning power. He has a lightning mode type of thing.
Okay.
So, yeah. So after all that, they ask him. So they defeated the Sporix, right? They said that apparently it was impossible to defeat them. So the only thing they could do is capture them and seal them away in that case. And his mission was to, keep the Sporix from getting out. And, but that failed, because Void Knight ended up showing up. And with Void Knight, he does say something. Rick, what does Void Knight say after the Red Ranger sees his armor?
Well, it's mentioned that Red Ranger recognizes the armor.
Mm-hmm.
So, Void Knight is the creature in the armor, not the armor itself.
Well, they did say an Void Knight, an armored alien warlord. So basically, Void Knight is called himself Void Knight because he is in an armor, but that's not the armor. Probably what it's called.
The armor is not Void Knight's.
Yeah,
it's stolen.
Yeah.
From who? We'll find out.
So with this, the episode ends, and now they're going to be prepared to train, which we'll be getting later down the road, episode 2, which will be called Sporix Unleashed, which will be next Saturday. So guys, definitely tune in for that. Now, Rick, with all this talk about the episode, everything we just covered, what would you give this? What would you rate this episode?
I mean, for a season opener, it's actually pretty nice. They included the Morphin Masters. They showed us the Sixth Ranger. Explained the henchmen. Showed that the monster creatures are going to pretty much just appear randomly. They did a decent job setting up.
I think it's funny that
have to give it an 8.5.
All right, that's not bad. I think it's kind of funny that now this episode is really good. They did an amazing job with it. I do like how those Sporix basically, they can slither. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting season. That's for sure. I would have to definitely give this episode a 10 because, from start to finish, it was really good. And I look forward to seeing more. I can't wait to say the next episode next week. But here's my theory, okay? I'm going to give a little theory out here very quick. So my theory is, what if, because he does say that the Knights are lost. But my thing is, because Rick said that, they could still be there. But then I was thinking, okay, when Rick, right, Rick? You said that?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a sec. Let me.
Yeah, I mean, they could be hidden throughout the world, for all we know. Just, you don't know. They could be. You have no sound.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So, but my theory is, like I said, guys, this is just a theory. My theory is, what if the gold Dino Fury Ranger is the gold Dino Fury Rafcon Ranger, as they're calling them, Dino Fury Gold or something like that, is going to be the gold Dino Fury Ranger for the whole series, the whole season.
Basically, like Lunar Wolf Ranger.
And he's an alien from Rafcon as well, just like Zato. That's my theory.
Yeah.
I mean, granted,
Maybe he's from another planet.
well, yeah, that's true too, but it would make more sense with him already being on Earth. He could be in spaces as well, so, or went missing during the battle.
And just been living the entire time in the shadows.
So, but we'll be finding out. And that we'll probably see that in episode 8 before the hiatus. So, and here's another theory. I was thinking,
I'm the Gold Ranger. I'm only 65 million years old. So give me a moment. My hip. I don't know. His probably don't age.
But here is my theory on the Green Ranger skirt. She gets it when she morphs. Izzy gets the skirt. But she's having a little trouble maneuvering her fighting skills in the skirt. But during the fight, one of the henchmen grabs on and tears off the skirt, and it ends up just looking without the skirt. And there you go. Like this, like, hey, thanks. Bah!
I don't, as interesting of an idea as that is, I can't see a children's television show showing a girl getting her skirt ripped off,
Or
even with spandex underneath.
Or how about this? She takes her saber like, nah, nope. It cuts.
No, I can't see that either.
But that
what I could see,
would be funny. That would be hilarious.
Yes, but what I could see is during the morphing sequence, like the first morphing sequence, she morphs, and in the sequence, it develops a skirt, and then the skirt just goes away.
Maybe. But that would be very funny.
I think she doesn't want it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it does seem like
it could be in her first appearance, she has the skirt, and then during the next morph, it's like you see the skirt just disappear, and her brother asks, "What happened to the skirt?" She's like, "It hindered me." That way, it shows it as a choice. It also shows it doesn't show a villain ripping it off of her, and it doesn't show her literally just cutting off part of her clothing.
I mean, it would be.
It's the child-friendly approach.
Well, okay, yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying though that would be an interesting way of doing it in this season,
because at that point it shows that hey, I can choose what I wear.
Yeah, but we'll have to see because they don't. The black Dino Fury Ranger and the green Dino Fury Ranger debut in I mean not until probably the 4th episode, I'm guessing. We'll have to wait and see. So, but like I said, I gave this episode a 10. Really good. Can't wait for Dino Fury episode 2 next Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Nickelodeon. Check your local listings. And yeah, so there you go. But with that said, Rick, why don't you go ahead and give your little spiel so then we can.
Again, for your small businesses, support your local comic book shop, support the paper copy of comics. Definitely check out this Ned Frank's Ranger Protection Program. I know Jason Font's doing it as well. I think Brendan Mejia has done a few. There's other actors that are doing it as well. So definitely keep an eye out on their fan pages for the listings of where they're going to be. And like I've mentioned already, March 25th, Jason Dave Frank's going to be at my local comic book shop. I know Jason Font is going in early March, is actually going to be down in Kentucky, not too far from here, at a comic book shop called Comics to Games. So check his Facebook page for that listing. I can't remember the date offhand. So they're coming near my area. They're coming near your area. Enjoy them. Hang out with them. Get autographs. Get pictures. Introduce your children if you have those. First generation, second generation fans. So yeah, definitely support the local comic shops. Support your small businesses.
Right, there you go. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro here, and we'll do that. So guys, for those of you that have been watching us, guys, we're in season 9. I'm happy. In August, in September will be our 8-year anniversary of LR4. This is our season 9. So we've been on for 9 seasons, and we've been around for 7. We'll be around for 8 years. It's incredible. And we're still going strong, guys. So make sure you guys check out our Instagram, our Twitter, I'm still working on the Twitch, so keep an eye out for that.
And don't worry, he's still working on a fans only page too.
We are not working on a fans only page. But thank you guys. My God. Oh God, this is a good thing I have this age restriction on here. But anyway, guys, for those of you that were watching, thank you very much. And for those of you who watched this recorded, thank you for doing that. And we'll be back with a new episode of LR4 this Sunday, the 28th. And it will be titled, it's episode 140, Robots in Disguise. Yes, I know it seems like Transformers, but you'll see why it's called that once we get to that. And make sure you guys check out Power Rangers Dino Fury Episode 2, Sporix Unleashed, at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Nickelodeon, or check your local listings. And guys, we will have a new co-host on here with us, with me and Rick. And so, yeah, guys. And make sure you guys stay safe, stay healthy, put your mask on, stay more phenomenal. And as Zordon always says, may the power protect you. And remember, it's Morphin time. And we'll find out what the Morphin call for Dino Fury is, hopefully this Saturday. Thanks, guys, for watching. Y'all take care. And Rick's going to shoot me now. Later. Maybe.